The Aam Aadmi Party has now claimed that Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia was raided by the CBI today, but sources in the investigative agency say that the probing agency had in fact gone to Sisodia's office to collect a few documents and information, and no raids were conducted. Meanwhile, the BJP has slammed the Aam Aadmi Party for playing the victim card.
उसका एक ही मकसद है, अरविंद केजरीवाल को बदनाम करो, आम आदमी पार्टी की सरकार को बदनाम करो, इनके मंत्रियों को बदनाम करो। और इसी के कारण मनीष सिसोदिया, जो एक सर्वश्रेष्ठ शिक्षा मंत्री हैं, जो दिल्ली के लाखों बच्चों को अच्छी शिक्षा देने का काम कर रहे हैं, उनके घर पे सीबीआई का छापा मारा, कुछ नहीं मिला। उनके गांव में सीबीआई का छापा मारा, कुछ नहीं मिला। उनके बैंक के लॉकर पे सीबीआई का छापा मारा, कुछ नहीं मिला। उनके दफ्तर पे पहले भी सीबीआई का छापा मारा, कुछ नहीं मिला। और आज शनिवार के दिन जब कार्यालय बंद है, अचानक सीबीआई धमक के पहुंचती है, हमें छापे मारना है।
सीबीआई ने तो क्लैरिफाई कर दिया कि एक रूटीन इंक्वायरी थी जिसको कंडक्ट किया गया, और मुझे लगता है मनीष सिसोदिया जी को डरना नहीं चाहिए अगर वो साफ है, ऑनेस्ट है। लेकिन हर बार की तरह मनीष सिसोदिया जी को बीमारी है अपने आप को सर्टिफिकेट ऑफ ऑनेस्टी देने की। लेट द कोर्ट डिसाइड, लेट द लॉ डिसाइड कि सच क्या है, झूठ क्या है। और एक इंक्वायरी को एक अपने आप को विक्टिम कार्ड खेलना ये ठीक नहीं है। इंक्वायरी होने दीजिए, कुछ निकलेगा तो कोर्ट में बता दिया जाएगा।
Ashish Maharishi is joining me on the phone line now. Ashish, this back and forth between the politicians is understandable, but the kind of allegation that has been leveled towards the CBI is not something new. In fact, in the past also, the Aam Aadmi Party went on to say that the CBI officials, when they questioned Mr. Manish Sisodia, they in fact offered him to join the BJP, and so this kind of allegation against a premier investigating agency, are they just looking at stopping and just saying that this is not what happened, but will it be going a little step ahead?
So, one has to realize the fact that these cases have to stand in the court of law, and they have to be supported by evidence. They have to be supported by evidence. So that is something really important, and these cases have to stand on their own legs. So here, what happened today was basically there was a notice, in fact it was summoned, to produce documents. This was basically under Section 91 of CRPC. And Section 91 CRPC, if you read out, it says, whenever any court or any officer in charge of a police station considers that the production of any document or other thing is necessary, desirable for trial or other proceedings under the code or before such court or officer. So basically it is, you have to produce these, if any document is required, if any material evidence is required, then that person can be summoned. So here it was basically because there was no response to the summons issued by CBI. So the team went. It was a regular investigation. It was not a regular raid, or you can say that, there was no production warrant or something like that. So here the entire thing was basically the CBI needed, this is an ongoing investigation, they needed some sort of evidence. They were looking at for some files and certain documents, and they just went to the office of the Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia to just fetch those documents and those files. Nothing more than that. But then obviously we all know that the CBI, the government, the BJP government and the Aam Aadmi Party is at loggerheads, and that is why these allegations are obviously on the CBI.
Okay. RP Singh of the BJP is also joining us. Mr. Singh, here is the investigating agency clarifying that they had just gone to collect some documents, that it was not a raid, but Aam Aadmi Party is continuing with its charge that this was another raid, and how the BJP is rattled.
School में कुछ रोंदू बच्चे होते थे. They play victim card for everything. CBI has gone for a routine search. It's not a raid. And CBI has all the right to do whatever search they want to do. Man is still under investigation. But yes, school का रोंदू बच्चे हैं, हर बात पे रोना रोएंगे. But fact is that their key person, the kingpin Vijay Nair, is in the CBI custody. No one has approached for his bail, which categorically says and shows that yes, there's a bigger issue in this. And then Vijay Nair could have acted without the consent or without the yes of Mr. Sisodia.
Okay. But the larger question is also that a premier investigating agency has been caught in this crossfire, which is between the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party. Mr. Singh.
I don't understand what is the crossfire. We have nothing to do with it. There's a routine investigation happening. If you do something wrong when you, as a minister, you do corruption as a minister, then CBI and other agencies have a right to inquire and to investigate. Let them inquire and investigate. If they don't find anything wrong, they will not go to the court against you. But if they find something which doesn't fall into the framework of your working as a deputy CM or as the excise minister, then they have all the right to take you for a task and prosecute you or proceed against you.
All right, Arpit Singh, thank you so much for your time. Let me go back to Ashish Maharishi. So, Ashish, is it how the investigating agency functions that they go they go back to the same place where they had conducted raid asking for documents, or is it done via mail? I mean, why is it that the Aam Aadmi Party is making this claim that there has been raids at the Delhi Secretariat?
It's absolutely, an argument which has got no legs to stand on. A raid, it is conducted under Prevention of Corruption Act. It's an absolutely different section under which the raids are conducted. When we are talking about production of certain documents, when we are talking about production of certain evidence that they're looking at, it's a absolutely different ballgame. It's basically, it's a section 91 of the CRPC, that is Criminal Procedure Code, under which, any officer who's investigating can issue summons and ask for certain documents or ask somebody to bring in files which are related to that case. So here it was basically that Manish Sisodia was issued summons. He did not respond it, and that is why the team went to fetch those documents and nothing more than that. So if it has to be a raid, it has to be a different, it's a surprise raid, and it is under a different section of the Prevention of Corruption Act. So it is absolutely an argument which holds no value.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, Ashish.